it's Kadesha. I'm back with another video. Oh my. I forget. I be saying that so much. Oh my goodness. Okay. But this has been true. And I'm like, okay, Lord. Okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're saying. And oftentimes we think that we don't have enough time in the day to do things. And the Lord constructed the day in which He knows that we will be able to get everything done in that day that we needed to. But it's more so for us to be intentional about that. And here lately, for those of you who don't know or are new, I work privately, and I've told before that I no longer have a client. And so now I've just been doing other things, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting in preparation for my new client. And I have been busy. I have been more busy than I have been working. And I'm just like, how does that work? How does that equate? And the Lord is like, when you're about purpose, when you're doing something that I have called you to do, not to say we won't have idle time or to say that we can't sit down and enjoy. Because last night I actually sat down and enjoyed a movie, which I was like, this is the first time I think I've actually sat down and watched a movie in like a long time. Well, no, it was like I think it was during Thanksgiving with my aunt. We were watching movies. But yes, I'm like, I actually sat down and watched a movie, which I don't get to do. But the Lord just made me realize, like, when we're about what He's called us to do, you always have something to do. You always have something to do even when you don't think you do. Because I used to be, I'm doing a confession here, and I should be ashamed for this. But my job, I could watch TV. I was like, but I would like have it on the background. Look at me, I'm trying to make up now. I'm trying to make up. So I would have it like in the background. And so even now I could have it in the background, but I don't have a desire. And maybe it's because I don't, it's not as easy as, as it was. And now I'm just like, well, I need to be doing something else. I got other things that I need to be doing. And I think that's what the Lord is trying to get all of us to realize. Like, most of the time, what we're doing is wasting time. And we got to get out of that. We got to snap out of that and realize that every moment that the Lord has allowed us to live thus far, it's not been by coincidence. And so it's like, now I have to be intentional and know, like, okay, Lord, if I'm here today, it's a purpose that you have for me today. What do I need to be working on today? Do I need to be talking and sitting with someone? I'm not saying that it's always have to be about work or always about reading your Bible 24 hours out of the day. But it's just like being intentional with that time, and not maybe watching me. I'm speaking about me now. Maybe not watching the football game, because I don't know. I got my sports reference. I don't know now what's going on, because I have not even been watching football. But maybe it's because of the teams that I'm just like, man, this is so different. My homeboy not there. The Dallas not there. I said, you know what? This is not interesting. And so I done went somewhere else. Not to talk about the other teams, because that's a big, hey, that doesn't come easy to be the champions of your conference. So, and shout out to them. But I'm just like, Lord, I have been doing other things. I would, even at work sometimes, I would have in background, but I ain't paying attention, because Lord, like, you got other things to do. And so I want you to realize, if you feel like you got a lot of time on your hands, ask the Lord what you should be doing. And He's going to reveal to you purpose. And when you have purpose, you're going to be like, Lord, I ain't got enough time in the day to do all this. You'll feel that way, but the Lord will be able to give you a system so you're able to organize exactly what you need to be doing, and then be productive. There we go. Be productive in those times, because oftentimes we're not productive too. So it's just like, we got to look at our own selves and see, like, what is it that the Lord is saying for me to do in today? And I know I'm going to be able to accomplish all that He has for me in today, but it's up to me to be about purpose. So I hope this video encourages you. Thank you so much for watching. Like I always say, se a cambio que quieres ver en otros. Until next time, bye.